All right, guys, let's do this. Tom Brady, amongst other things said on his Let's Go podcast, had just said some basically he's really has to consider his family now and whether he's going to play or not. Giselle specifically said that she didn't like how much he was getting hit. She didn't like what he was going through. And that is a big contributing factor into whether he's going to be staying or leaving the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next season. It is also said today that Bruce Arians came out in a conference after the practice or after the wrap up of the coaches meeting on Monday and said that we are not in a rebuild, but we are in a reload. Right now, the Bucs are currently have $13 million to work with, I believe is what it was, in our cap space. But we have 22 of our 53-man roster up for free agency, including Rob Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette, Chris Godwin, Ryan Jensen, and Dominican Sue. Who else is there? Alex Kappa, our right guard. A lot of names. A few more I can't remember at this current moment. Uh, well, you guys get to enjoy this. There you go. We got our championship. We got our ring. Thank you, Brady. But it's over. It's. Yo, it's so over. Bro, we are screwed for the next season. There's going to be nobody there. Gronk will more than likely. Gronk actually said that he'd be willing to play more. He's really adjusted to the game. He likes the young talent that we have, including the young quarterbacks. If Brady were to choose not to retire, he said that is his choice. It is not my choice, though. Essentially, he said that he will go ahead and keep going for it, and he'll if we get a chance to sign anyone, I say sign Gronk, 100%. That's not even a given whether Tom stays or not. If Gronk wants to stay, get him. But that's it. We're about most of the squad that we had was already over 30 as it was. So higher contracts. Oh, that was another one. Jason Pierre-Paul. Speaking of which, amazing lineman. Also over 30. May end up going somewhere else. I would not be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if he left entirely, especially after getting hurt. But the Bucs are done. We are done. I will always rep my Bucs though. As I said, I've been a fan forever. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I've been here. And I've been here on the West Coast in Artesia. I got my brothers to like the team. I got it started before the Super Bowl that year. Either the year before. When they first signed Warren Sapp and Keyshawn and everybody, I was like, this could be something. And then not to mention we already had like All Scott at that point. Like he absolute beast. Just watching that team come together was awesome. Yeah, I definitely support them. Support them forever. So the good and the very, very bad. Because boy, have we been very, very bad before. So I'll be okay. I've done it before. I'll do it again till we get to the next QB, the next big grab. I'm looking forward to seeing if Kyle Trask can really step up next season. Blaine Gabbert, please stay on the bench. Don't just play backup in. No disrespect to you, but I really want to see if Trask can develop into the air that we've seen and take what he learned while watching and hopefully learning a bit from Tom Brady about how it is to be the greatest quarterback in the world. Because he was the greatest quarterback in the world. I'm not going to deny it. Simple, purest fact. I've seen us with Jameis Winston, and that boy put up 5,000 yards with that offense that we have with that same defense and that offense. Like, and let me say it now because I said it then. Fuck AB. Why did we get him in the first place? I get it, Tom, your friend. Hopefully you learn from this that if a friend is fucked up, sometimes he's just straight fucked up. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Because he chose this. And I know he's been through a lot. And I know he's a good person still. But he's not good for himself while playing football. He has to be in a spot where it is all about him. He is Willie Beeman heir apparent, like incarnate. Not even Willie Beeman. What was Bill Bellamy's character? He was a bit of a cocky asshole too. Oh, whole 5'3" of his ass. But yeah. Any Given Sunday, man, that was a great movie. Oh my God, we were the Miami Sharks. Ha, ha, ha. Bro, we were the Miami Sharks. Oh man. Sacrifice. Don't give up the fight. Anything'll be alright on any given Sunday. Yeah. It's the only song I remember. Only part of it. Let's see. Something, something, if you win or lose, you know you gotta pay some dues. And something, something one day. I don't remember it. Oh my God. Good game. Good movie. This was a legit movie. Up, down, COVID, Antonio, injuries, bring us down all the way. And then we just had a breakdown in the last few seconds of the game between our secondary, which has been a problem for us. Oh my God, since what, 2010, 2007 almost. I've been talking about our secondary for years, man. Years. It has been trash. Wish I had this YouTube a long time ago. Maybe I could have given some warning. It's always been an issue. It has always, always, always been an issue, and it showed. Props to Cooper Cup. You were an absolute monster, and I have nothing but respect for you. Continue to beast on in every way. You are receiving GOAT. And as thanks, in part, I will say, to Matt Stafford. I believed when you went to the Rams. I was so happy. I thought it was such a good move for you to go from a franchise that had been falling apart for so long. And props to what Dan Campbell is doing over there now. I don't know if you stick with Goff, but you have players who are willing to fight and willing to play. And I'm really happy to see that. To the boy who came back, Odell. Props to you, man. He has legitimately been able to step his game up again. And Aaron Donald is Aaron Donald. Do you have to say anything, really? He's just a straight up force and has shown that defense. This is the reason I was scared to play you guys again in the playoffs. Or not again in the playoffs, but again this year. You are a presence, and you push out, and you just change the way the offensive line has to adjust to you every single time you play. You were the X factor, and you crossed us out. We got lucked out in the last bit of that game. Had a few huge fumbles that helped us. The defense just decided to play on another level. Props to our defense, by the way. Levante David. I believe there's another dude who's on free agency, actually. So, we got to get you back, too. But our defense played amazingly and did what they needed to do. We just needed one more play. We just needed to be able to go one more drive. Maybe we could have brought it back. It was going to be an OT. Like we had a shot, but we had a breakdown. And I do believe that's actually what they said earlier. I was reading a report that said that there was miscommunication, which I don't know how the miscommunication goes, and you miss Cooper Cup. That is the one. Everything else doesn't matter. You could triple cover Cooper Cup, and I'd be okay with anyone else getting it. But it is what it is. And they will be playing the 49ers next week. Now that's going to be a game. Honestly, I really, really think the Niners, this is their season. They've just felt different. Even with Jimmy G being Jimmy G, which he's got to play on another level. He's got to step it up. Like, you got some help playing in the snow. It kind of evens things out. This other force that just completely throws everybody off their game. But this game, it's on you, brother. The run game's going to happen. Push it with Deebo Samuel. No matter how you need to get him the ball, get him the damn ball. Run it. Pass it. Give it to him in special teams. Let him eat. I have the stats, actually. So, Deebo Samuels. 3 receptions for 44 yards. 10 carries for 39 yards. And 2 returns as well. You use him everywhere. You put him out there. And it showed. It showed, bro. He was solid all the way through. And I thoroughly enjoyed watching him. That's what you got to do with a star like that. Just let him eat. Give it to him even more. Like, that's. How many receptions did he have? He had 3 receptions. I believe it was 9 targets, I believe. No. It was 6 targets. Give him everything. It should be going to him like how Derrick Henry's should have been used. The Titans, I was looking at their Deontay Foreman had 4 carries for 66 yards. Derrick Henry had 20 carries for 62. That is not enough between the two. They should. This is the reason why they lost. They should have let them both eat. 20 for Henry, 10 for Foreman. Take the ball out of Tannehill's hands. Let it be in his hands when it matters. Didn't need him that much. He had 24 passes. He did not need 24 passes. He could have been great with a solid 20. He could have been great with a 15. As you goes 15 for 15, put that usage there. Give the ball to the running backs, both of them, just back and forth. You win that game. You 100% win that game. But they don't listen. People been saying that forever. But it is what it is. So with that in mind, we got hell of a games next week. Bengals versus the Chiefs is going to be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It's at the Chiefs. I do believe it's at Arrowhead, correct? Yeah, I do believe it's at Arrowhead. And then San Francisco is playing at the Rams. Both of these games are going to be amazing home games. Apparently, LA has already been trying to screw over San Francisco fans traveling in by restricting the tickets to only people from the greater Los Angeles area, which I still think is going to make it a sold-out San Francisco 49ers crowd. They're going, oh, it's going to be so good to watch. Oh my God, that's going to be a game. That run game is going to pound out against. And they're going to try and do stuff to put Debo around Aaron Donald. Like give him end arounds over there. Try and push through the hole, hoping that they can get him flat-footed, but he's still going to be Aaron Donald, so we'll see how that goes. And then the Bengals and Chiefs, that's going to be. We've seen what Joe Burrow can do now. I mean, dude got sacked 9 times and still put up over 350 passing yards. Oh my goodness, that was a sight to behold. But putting that against one of the greatest offenses, defenses, and special teams in the entire league, who just came off of the greatest game that I have personally ever seen on TV. Like, this is body blow, body blow, body blow, body blow. These are just like 2 dudes just duking it out in the final, like, 10 seconds of a boxing match. Just like, you want to go? No blocking, no defense. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Da, 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 da. Ooh, it was nasty. I know those punches look terrible. I'm not really trying, okay? Just, I don't want to hear it. But, damn, that was good. That was so good. And we'll get in. I'll talk about the whole overtime nonsense another time. That was. I don't know if we should change the rule. I do think that going back and forth with the sudden deaths would be better. Something like a college style, where you get your chance to score, they get their chance to score. If they score and they still have the lead, like if you kick a field goal and the other team still has the lead, you stop it there. That's where the game ends. Because you can't just kick the field goal. If they score a touchdown, you gotta respond with a touchdown. If they score a field goal, you gotta respond with a field goal. But I get where that would be complicated for fans to watch. So just make it like 10 minutes. I I think it's fair enough to the consumer and to the cable provider to give an additional 10 minute or 10 minute period, and then sudden death. You know what? In that case, 5 minute period, sudden death. I'm down with that. 7. Almost a football. 7 minutes sudden death. There we go. I'm fair. Totally fair. But that is what we need to see. That's going to be a great game. I got the Chiefs winning it. Unfortunately, this is Joe Burrow's moment. He might just straight up take it. I would love to watch it. I would love to see that. And the Niners and Rams, like I said, I'm going Niners. I think they have the superior run. I think they have the superior defense as well. And I think they have the superior special teams. I mean, we have seen what special teams can do. The confidence that Robbie Gould is coming in with, oh, I think he'll be just fine. I didn't know he hadn't missed a field goal in the playoffs, man. That's wild. That's wild. That's impressive. There you go. There's my picks. Hope you guys have a great day. Buccaneers. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, had to take a moment. But I love y'all. Have a great day. Stay safe. Go Bucs!